I'm Mr. Seagull, Bobby Seagull. You can call me that. Good morning, everyone. So today we have a really special lesson. Today, me and our wonderful team at Explore Learning are really excited to be taking part in the National Numeracy Day Virtual Festival. So this lesson should be live streaming on numeracyday.com. So hopefully hello to you guys over there. Some of you this morning may have been doing P with Joe Wicks, and now you're here to get your minds mathematically fine-tuned. So who am I if you're new? So I'm a maths teacher. I'm the author of The Life-Changing Magic of Numbers, about how maths and numbers change my life, and I think numbers can change your life too. And I'm also the presenter for the Monkman and Seagull Genius Guide, and I'll tell you more about that later on, Series 2. Okay, so we're here with Explore Learning, and their mission is to keep education going with Explore at Home. So if you want to book a free trial, go to explorelearning.co.uk, and there's information there. And we love social media. We love social media. So we know people like Gabriel, Alexander, Ramsey, Erin, Owen, Dylan, Shivan, Sean, all of you have joined in today, Hannah, and we're so pleased that you're all joining us live for our maths lesson. So social media, if you take any pictures of you enjoying the lesson on National Numeracy Day, be sure to tweet us at Explore Tutors, or Instagram's Explore Learning _official, or tweet me, Instagram me, TikTok me, or my Facebook page, facebook.com/BobbySeagull, or Bobby_Seagull. So send us stuff about Maths with Bobby, because we love to see your excitement about maths. So all my regulars, you know how I start the day. Because people often come to me, Grace, and they say, Eva, I can't do maths. Maths is not for me. And they come with, you know, Britain's Got Talent. They've got the X. They cut the X. And what happens is, I say I can transform that X into a yes. So remember, this is what we do. 1, 2, 3, go. Yes, I can do maths. Yes, I can do maths. Yes, I can do maths. So if you're new, let's try that again. Let's go. 3, so the X, 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, I can do maths. Yes, I can do maths. Yes, I can do maths. One more time. One more time. 1, 2, 3, go. Yes, I can do maths. Yes, I can do maths. Yes, I can do maths. All of us can do maths. Sam, Matthew, Blake, George, we're all excited. So today's class is for Key Stage 2, ages 7 to 11. And on Monday, we had ages 4 to 7 on Key Stage 1. And then on Friday, it's Key Stage 3, 11 to 14. But again, you can always come along each time. So the class structure, always 30 minutes. Then a few minutes thoughts on Mr. Seagull. Then some Q&A from parents. And then a few bits of information, projects that I'm working on that I think you'd enjoy. So hands up, who's excited? Who's excited for the lesson? Me. I think Sultan is excited, Naren is excited, Sarah excited, we're all excited. Who's excited? I am. It means it's time. Let's write down what the lesson's about today. And write this down. It's about this today. It's about money. Let's have a go. 3, 2, 1. Let the fun and games begin. So, some of the parents, adults, and carers, they might recognize a song from a band called ABBA, which says, money, money, money is so funny. Or, if you're a bit younger, you might have heard of a musician called Jessie J. And her line says, it's not about the money, money, money. But today's lesson is about the money, money, money. So like World Book Day, World Literacy Day, there's a special day devoted to numbers, and it's all about today. And one of the most important parts of practical day-to-day benefits of being good with maths and numbers is you can get ahead and sense around how to use numbers in real life and money and personal finance. And if you came along to my Monday's lesson, this initial bit is a recap, because in maths and in history and knowledge, you sometimes recap things and then you move on. So, how did money first come along? So 6,000 years ago, there were people called the Mesopotamians, and they lived around Iraq, Iran. And they wanted to exchange goods. So they might say to me, hello, so 6,000 BC, let me write this on my board as a recap. So 6,000 BC, they might come and say to me, hey Bobby, 6000 BC. I like the look of your lion, and this is my mascot on University Channel. They say, I like the look of your lion. Can I have your lion? I'm like, you want my lion? What are you going to offer me? And the lion's not looking very happy. And they'll say, we've got a calculator for you. We can give you a calculator. I'm like, are you sure? They said, it's solar powered as well. So do we do a swap deal? So I get the calculator, they get the lion. And that's called bartering. And again, this is a recap from Monday's lesson. It's called bartering, where you swap. But after a while, people thought bartering doesn't quite work, because what if I wanted 2 calculators or 3 calculators for this? Or what if they said, your lion's worthless. I don't want lion. I want 100 lions for a calculator. Bartering didn't really work fully. So around 700 BC, so it's about 5,300 years later, 700 BC, in a place called Lydia, like the girl's name, Lydia in Turkey, modern day Turkey, they came up with coins that we now see, 1p, 2p, the coppers and all the silvers, 5p, 10p. They had their own version, not our version obviously, but they had coins. But imagine you had loads of coins. Do you think I'd carry around? Like, imagine someone said, it costs £5. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to pay you, hold on, I'll give you £5. Hold on. That's not going to work. So what they did was, they said, how about if we give you a bit of this? Paper money. So, a bit further down the line, in 780, so this is 780, so it's about 1,400 years after, in China, they came up with paper money. And we have the system we have now, ultimately, coins and paper money. So that is Mr. Seagull's quick guide to the history of maths and money. So, why is today a special day for all of us at Explore and the country? So it's all about national numeracy. And I want to show you something before we get going into, honestly, the games that we have today are going to be very fun. Very fun. I want to show you something that, again, it's going to be a stretch for a few of you, but it's worth stretching your mind. So, National Numeracy, they're a charity set up to help adults and children feel more confident with numbers. So here's a question. Imagine you're earning £9 an hour. £9 an hour. And then on Monday, if you remember, that sign is the pound. And that pound is almost like a fancy L. L for, you know, Libra, the star sign with the weighing scales. I think it's in August or September, August. The weighing scales looks like they made it into an L for Libra, and they put the pound sign. So we've got the pound sign. So Gabriel Alexander, we've got the pound sign there. And now, £9 an hour. So firstly, let's convert £9 an hour. How many pennies in £1? 100. 100. So £9 is the same as, so £1 is the same as 100 pennies. So £9 is the same as 900 pennies. So the question National Numeracy asks people is, imagine someone said to you, imagine you're doing a paper round, and they say, I'm going to give you a 5% pay rise because you've been really good at delivering the papers. How would that work? How would that work? So this is, again, a bit of advanced work, but I want to show you a sneak preview into where maths and money can take you. So 5%. So firstly, what we do is we work out something called 10%. And we can do that. So 10% of 900p, what you do is 100% is 900p. 10%, you divide this number by 10. Do you know what happens when you divide 900 by 10? In essence, you could almost cross off a 0. So it becomes 90p. 10% is 90p. So a question for you to type in the box for me, what would 5% be? If 10% is 90p, what would 5% be? So help me out here. I've got a couple of answers coming through. A couple of answers. I'll dance while I'm waiting for the answers. Dance while I'm waiting. Cledwin's got a really good answer. Cledwin's got a really great suggestion. So 10% is 90p, and Thanaja's got it correct, 45p. Cledwin had a very smart idea on Facebook. So what Cledman said is, he worked out 1%, which is 9p, and then 5% multiplied it by 5, 45p. So there's different ways of cracking the nut. So now the question was, what is the total amount you earn now? It's an increase. So £9 plus 45p is £9 and 45p. So you see that question, we went through the method. We went through the method together as a class. Do you think it was complicated? Do you think if we did another question, imagine I said £8 or £7 and I asked you to work out 5%, would you be able to do it? I think with a bit of help, all of us can. But this is the shocking thing. In the UK, 1 in 2 adults would struggle with this question, even if I gave them a calculator. But remember, even if I gave them a calculator, they would struggle with this question. And it shows you something about maths puts people off. Something about maths scares them. Remember I told you, people often come to me and say, oh, Mr. Seagull, this is actually my brain from a BBC program, I haven't got a maths brain. And at Explore Learning, we're fearless learners. We know exactly what we can say to that. Because we know that when you were at the hospital, when you were born, there would have been a nurse with a clipboard coming around checking, yes, 2 legs, 2 feet, 2 eyes. But unfortunately, your son or daughter doesn't have a maths brain. Come on, that doesn't happen. We're not born with a maths brain or not. But I think sometimes we make mistakes in school or life and then we think we can't do maths. But actually, we're all numbers people. We're all fearless learners here at Explore Learning and National Numeracy. So, it's time now to move on to the next part of the session. And you're going to love this. So this is a game called Stick or Twist, Stick or Twist. Come on, come on, come on, baby. Stick or Twist. We're playing Stick or Twist, but it's time to introduce our host for Stick or Twist. Introduce the host. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to turn something round. Like Blue Peter, I prepared something for you. Have a look at this. Have a look at this. So like Blue Peter, and we're going to... Whoa! That would have been a disaster. So, have a look at this. So we've got 6 items here. We've got number 1 is a shoe. Number 2 is a book. Number 3 is a football. Number 4 is a backpack. Number 5 is a game. So I might write these so you can see them before we get our special guest. So number 1 is I'll put it down, is a shoe. This one is a book. Number 2. Number 3 is a ball. B-A-L-L. Number 4 is a bag, like a backpack. A backpack. Number 5 is a game, like a computer game. And number 6 is like a small bicycle. I'll put a bike there. So, for the game, stick or twist, we're gonna stick or twist. Let's get our guest. So I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna go and get him because he's a bit shy. Really, he's not normally shy. So shall I go and get him over? I'll get him over. Let's go and get him. Let's get him. Okay, come on. We're inviting you over. There's no need to be shy. They're all ready for your lesson. Because in this lesson of stick or twist, you're gonna have to get ready for this game. Are you ready? You ready? Hello. Welcome. My name is Bobby Bruce Forsyth, the banker. Hello, and welcome to Stick or Twist. Stick or twist. Come on, stick. Stick or twist. So, got my suitcase with your budget. So, I've heard from your parents, your adults, your carers, that you've been doing your chores really well. You've been doing the tidying up, you've been helping with the laundry, you've been helping with lots of things in the house. So because of that, your parents have given you £100. Can you believe that? £100. I'm going to put that down. £100. So you've all been given £100. And as part of the game, Stick or Twist, what you have to do is pick a number. So what we're going to do is you're going to pick a number for me, and then we'll reveal the price of the item. That's the item you want to buy. And then we'll take that away from your £100. And hopefully, you're still in budget. If you want to stop you can say stick, stick, stick. But if you want to keep going, type in a number. So firstly, let's get ready for stick or twist, stick or twist. So you need to pick a number for me. Type it into the box there for me. So shoe, and again, you don't know the prices of these things because I control the prices. So number 1, a shoe. Number 2, a book. Number 3, a ball. Number 4, a backpack. Number 5, a computer game. Or number 6, a bike. So pick your item for me. Pick. It's not me. This is Bobby Bruce Forsyth Seagull, not Bobby. Pick a number. Pick a number. Pick a number. Go ahead. So I'm gonna see the numbers coming through. I'm gonna see the numbers coming through. Oh, let's see what numbers are coming through. What numbers? I can see a few 1s. See a couple of 2s. Oh, somebody wants the game. So we'll put a poll up later. But for this bit, there's a lot of numbers here. Okay, what can we see? What can we see? Oh, so we got a few for the ball. We got a few for number 3. It's tight between 1, 3, and 5. Oh, we got 5. We got 5 coming through. We got 1. I think 1. We're gonna go countdown, and I think the winner is 1. We're going for 1 first one. 1 just about won it. So let's have a look at the price. So let's see in stick or twist what happens. The shoes better not be more than 100. So the shoes were, let's have a look. £40. We're good. We're good. We're still in the game. So, with your hard-earned money from doing your chores, you have spent £40. So, how much do we have left in our budget? How do you work that out? So, we had £100, and then we took away £40. So now we have, you can count up 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, or to subtract. So now we have, I'm going to put this down, we have £60 left. £60 left. So, in the game of stick or twist, you can either put stick, and you're like happy to leave, or pick a number. Pick a number for me. Pick a number. So off you go. Pick a number or stick. And if you're sticking now, you're not very ambitious, but we'll see. Go. Stick or twist. Stick or twist. Stick or twist. Stick or twist. Come on. Stick or twist. Stick or twist. Come on. Stick or twist. I need a number for you. I need a number. We've got someone going for the bike already. Give me a number. Stick or twist. Stick or twist. Stick or twist. Stick or twist. I'm going to end up going for, what is the popular consensus? I can see number 5s. I can see number 2s. Stick or twist. Stick or twist. We're going to twist. Emma's going to twist. And we are going for, it's close between 2 and 6. Oh, some people are saying 4, 3 and 5. It's very tight. It's very tight. We're going for, I think what are we going for? I think number 2. We're going for number 2. Number 2. So let's see what it is. This could be an expensive book. It could be my book. I wonder what book it is. Number 2 is £10. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. We're really fine. £50. 50. So we spent £10 there. That's easy. Well, we're still in. So now we spent 40 plus 10, which is 50. Which means we've got £50 left. Okay? Now, let's see where we're going now. Stick or twist. Stick or twist. So where are we going? Come on. So your stick or twist. Okay. Stick or twist. Stick or twist. So give me a choice. Give me a choice. So we're going for what? Some people wanting 6. Some people wanting 5. Anyone want the ball or backpack? We're going. Oh, we're getting a few 6s. A bike. We're going. Oh, we're getting 6 and 5. Come on. I can see some 6. I can see some 5. All bidding. And we're going 3, 2, 1. We're definitely going twist. And we're going for, oh, we're being very conservative. We're going for 3. Let's have a look at 3. Imagine this is a signed ball by Cristiano Ronaldo. Then you're in trouble. 20. Oh, we're good. £20. £20. We've been very ordered today. Now we're getting dangerous. 6. So we spent 40, 60, £70. £70 altogether. We spent 70. So that means we have 100 less 70, which is, we've got £30 left. Ooh, we've got £30 left. Now it's getting nervous. I'm worried for you. You worked hard. You worked hard to earn the £100. You got to make a decision. You have to make a decision and stick with it. It's like Strictly Come Dancing or I'm a Celebrity. You make the decisions, boys and girls. You decide whether you get to keep your items or you twist and you lose everything. So remember, if you're enjoying the lesson, tweet along as normal, explore tutors, and hashtag National Numeracy Day as well, because this is all part of money sense. Oh, so we got number 5. Anyone want a stick? We've got £30 left. Let's have a look. How can the book be worth more? The book is worth 10. The ball is 20. Sarah saying we've got £30 left. Oh, let's have a look. We got number 4. What are we going to get? We got number 5. A few of you want the game. Oh, I think the game is going to be popular. Kate's going to twist. Okay, 3, 2, 1. We've stick or twist. You've gone for twist again. Should you have gone for stick? We'll find out. So we've gone for the game. A few wanted the fortnight. Let's have a look. So you got £30 left. It's a game. Maybe Fortnite, maybe Pokemon. What are we doing? And it's... Oh no! You've all gone bust! You should have just stuck. Come on! You could have gone for the bag. And you went for the game. Unfortunately, do you know what that means, boys and girls? We had £30 left and we spent 60. You've gone bust. I'm taking all the money back to the bank. You had your chance, but it's gone. So that was stick or twist. Stick or twist. You had the decision to whether to stay with a certain amount or spend more. But unfortunately, you decided that. So we're going to say goodbye to Bobby Bruce Forsyth, the banker. Say goodbye to him, and Mr. Seagull will come back in a second. Stick or twist. Stick or twist. Come on, baby. Stick or twist. Hello! I'm back. That was fun. He was a bit mean, wasn't he, that guy? He tricked you. He made you go for the game. You should have stuck. You should have stuck with it. And we'll never know the price of these. We'll never know. You should have stuck. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that game with Bobby Bruce Forsyth Seagull. He's a regular guest here at Explore Learning. He loves games. He loves maths. He loves numbers. He loves getting excited, especially because today is National Numeracy Day. So, here we are. So I'm going to look up a word that's very important for today. So let me look at my dictionary. Dictionary. So, what have we been looking at today? So we've been looking at something called budgeting, essentially. B-U-D-G-E-T. Budget. Sounds like a fancy word. Let's look up what it actually means. The word budget. So, in my dictionary, it says the word budget is, let me read it out. Income and expenditure over a period of time. Income and expenditure over a period of time. What does that mean in English, not in business sense or economics? All it means is how much money you have coming in and how much money you have coming out in a period of time. And can you make it balance? How much money you have coming in, how much money you have coming out in a period of time. So for example, in the game with Bobby Bruce Forsyth Seagull, we had £100 coming in, but we tried to spend more than that. So we had difficulty, and then you decided to twist. I told you, don't trick, listen to that man. You twisted and you spent over your budget. And actually, I'm going to tell you something, because I love learning why things are. So, in Latin, it's a bit of Latin here. So, there's a word. So, this is a little pouch. It's a little pouch, yeah? You can put money inside this pouch. You can put coins. You can put cash. So, coins from, was it Lydia, 700 BC, or cash from 700 AD in China. In Latin, the word for a little pouch is called bulga. And actually, the word budget derives from that. Bulga, budget, I'm not quite sure, but budget means a small little pouch. And essentially, the budget is, can you be careful and make sure you don't overspend what you have? So if I've got £10 here, that's your bulga in your small or little pouch. So that's the word, little pouch. So I want to show you something. I want to ask you a question. What do you spend your money on? I wonder, we all get pocket money. We spend it on different things. What do we spend it on? Let me ask you a quick question. So let's have a look here. So if you can type it here, bulga is the Latin word for small pouch. So let's have a look at a question here. What do you spend your pocket money on? I want to know, because you all get given budgets. Probably not £100, Billy. Probably not £100. You probably get given a smaller budget. What do you spend your money on? Tell me, just type in the box. So some of you are saying you spend it on rent. If you're a child, you probably don't spend the money on rent. I'm hoping your parents don't make you pay rent. Adults do. We've got sweets coming through. We've got things. Generally, you buy things. But I want to know what sort of things. What other things do we buy? I'm going to write this down here. Bulga equals small pouch. What other things do we have? Pokemon cards, games. Some people don't get pocket money. That's probably true, but your parents do. Hopefully, they feed you, clothe you, or other substitutions. Cars, games, toys. So lots of people, thank you for your contributions. Sweets, books. So we get lots of options. So you get given a budget. So in a house, your mum or dad or your parent or carer, they're in charge of the budget. But let me show you something. So because it's National Numeracy Day, and again, hashtag National Numeracy Day, do tweet Explore Tutors at Bobby_Seagull and hashtag National Numeracy Day. Because it's National Numeracy Day, I want to show you something, the bigger picture. Because in your own house, the adult will generally control the budget. But in the UK, in Britain, who controls the budget? Who controls the budget? And I'll show you who it is. Right now, it's this man. It's this man. And he is the Chancellor. He is the Chancellor. And he controls the budget. So his name is Rishi Sunak. And he has something called a red box. A red box every year. And we talked about budget for ourselves, how much money we have in and how much money we spend out. And we try to make sure what we have in is more than you spend out. What Rishi Sunak, the Chancellor, does, he does this for the whole country. And every year, he has a budget statement. And he has a red box. And actually, a bit of history. The red box first appeared in 1860. 1860, I write it really big, 1860. And a Prime Minister called William Gladstone brought it about. And if you're wondering, Bobby, why is it red? It's red because apparently it was the house colours for Prince Albert. So that's Queen Victoria's husband. So red is apparently the house colours for Prince Albert, the royal colours for him. So we've had a red box budget since then. So you guys, we'll come back to the main scene. So you guys will have a budget. Remember, it's your income and your expenditure. And the key thing is, the money coming in should exceed the money going out. If you spend more, we'll be like in that situation with the game where we run out. And that's a bit of a problem. So let's see if I get this right. Here's a little rap to remember that. So it's money, money, money in my pocket, money, money, I know how to budget. Let's get the rapper glasses out. So hopefully this is the message. So it says money, money, money in my pocket, money, money, I know how to budget. Let's do that for me. So it says money, money, money in my pocket, money, money, I know how to budget. So it's all about being able to budget. The money coming in has to be greater than the money going out. Otherwise, we're in a bit of problem. And let me go through this with an example with you, boys and girls. Let's go to an example. So imagine, let's have a look. Let's write this out. You're given a very generous pocket money allowance. You're given £5 a week. I think it's very generous. Your parents give you £5 a week. So that's money, money, money in my pocket, money, money, I know how to budget. So £5 a week, but you want to buy something that is £6. You want to buy something that's £6. You have a few options. One is, you could say, nah, I don't want it. Or what you could do is, if you're getting £5 a week, you can wait till the next week, save up. So you get £5 plus the £5, that's £10, and then you can buy it. Or, so this is where budgeting can move on to the next level, and especially important to consider on National Numeracy Day. You get £5 a week. You can go to your parents and go, Mum, Dad, Kara, I've been really good this week. I've eaten all my broccoli. I've turned up for all the Explore Learning lessons. I've even tidied my room. Can you give me extra money this week? Can I get some extra money? Your parents are like, what? You want extra money? Yes, please. Can I have a bit more? More? Yes, just a little bit. Can I borrow a little bit of money? Yes, you can borrow some, but just a little bit. So if you need to buy the item now, you can borrow. And this is where maths and money gets more complicated. It gets more complicated because your budget is £5 a week. £5 a week. But you can go and ask the bank of mum and dad, please mum, please dad, please uncle, auntie, whoever you live with, your carers, can I get an extra £1? Can I borrow money? And then they can charge you some extra money on top of that. So that's where maths and money gets more complicated, borrowing. There we go. So we looked at the history of money. It started with bartering. I gave away my poor teddy bear for a calculator. My line will never forgive me. Then we looked at coins, 700 BC in Lydia. That's modern day Turkey. Then 700 AD, it's about 1,300 years ago, in China, they developed paper money. Then we looked at the concept of stick or twist. Stick or twist, stick or twist. Whether you should stay or try and outspend your budget. And a budget is all about how much money is coming in and how much money is coming out over a period of time. And you should try to make it balance. Or the extension, you could go beyond and try and borrow money. And that's where maths can get complicated, but also it's a fundamental part of maths and money. So that is the end of the main part of the lesson. But now I want to move on to thoughts of Mr. Seagull. Thoughts of Mr. Seagull. So we're going to get Q&A from parents. I've got a couple of questions. So thoughts of Mr. Seagull. So what I do is I share positive motivational ideas with students and adults that help you think about how you can approach your life in a positive way. So before we do that, let's have a deep breath. We've had a fun lesson. We've had Bobby Brewster slide. We've had the maths rap. Let's take it. So put your legs sort of shoulder width apart. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Breathe right into the bottom of your lungs and breathe out. One more time. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Okay, I feel a bit calm. So, I want to tell you something. And again, this is maths that students will already see really in secondary school. But I want to just show you this idea because it's a concept. So something called the 1% rule. The 1% rule. So let's say you want to get better at something. It might be cooking. It might be cleaning. You might be playing football. You might be singing. It might be rapping like Bobby Seagull. You want to get better at something. So you try and get better by 1% a day. 1% a day, then 1% the next day, then 1% the next day. So if I ask some of my students that, they would say, how much better would I get over the course of a year? If it's 1% a day, they would say, Mr. Seagull, if it's 1% a day, there's 365 days. I'll get 365% better over a year. That's a lot. And I'll be like, it's not that. It's not that. And this is something where you might have to go and look up later. But if you get 1% better, the next day you've already got a little bit better. So you get 1% on top of this new amount. And then 1% on top of that new amount. So it keeps changing. So by the end of the year, and it's something called compounding, which you already see on Friday, we'll see something called compounding. You actually get 3,700% better. 3,700% better. And that is 37 times better at the end of the year compared to the start. And what the key thing here is, things can grow imperceptibly over time. So you might have, let's say, snowball. It's quite small. And when you're pushing it, it's not making much progress, But once it gets really large, it starts growing and growing and growing. And the same thing with things that we want to improve, whether it's looking after your finances or whether it's trying to understand, I want to get better at singing. Small improvements, or even small decreases, actually small improvements can make a big change. So don't worry if you think I'm not where I want to be with my maths, or my English, or my spelling, or my singing, or my rapping. Small improvements, 1% a day. You know that obviously it's unrealistic to get 3,037 times better at the end of the year, but the same concept was small progress. So bear that in mind. Small progress makes a difference. 1% a day, you end up being 3,700% better, 37 times better. Can you believe that? Okay, so we have a few questions from parents coming in. Let's have a look. I've got a couple of questions here. So the questions were, the first one is, should we do maths every day? Should we do maths every day? And what I would say, look at the 1% rule. It's not about trying to become like double better tomorrow, that's the word, or learning all your 12s and 11s in one day. That's not possible, and neither is it healthy. It's about doing small amounts regularly. And of course, you want to take a break, half terms, maybe weekends. I don't want to do numbers, that's okay. But it's the small and regular practice that makes a difference. So what I would say with maths is actually related to our second question. Are math skills more fundamental than others? So a parent asked, are math skills more fundamental than others? And if you look at the key skills we need to succeed in everyday life, you need to be good at reading, literacy, and you need to be good at numeracy. And I would say it's not that it's more important, but you need to combine the both. Because most people in the UK, we're comfortable reading. We can read things out. But when you put numbers questions, do you remember that question about 5% of £9? People feel a bit intimidated. They think, oh, I haven't got a maths brain. But actually, we can all do maths. We're all numbers people. So my advice is, maths is an important skill and don't be afraid of it. And I would say it's equally as important as our literacy. Because imagine someone that's confident with reading and writing and has a mind that feels really strong and powerful about numbers. Like all of us here at Explore Learning, we're fearless about numbers. And I think that combination is really powerful. And combine that with the 1% growth rate a day. You're going to be amazing, confident mathematicians, people that can use numbers on a day-to-day basis. So let me bring back my board. So in the last few minutes here, I want to share a couple of messages from my side. So I talked about, let's bring it back. Let's bring back my PowerPoint. So I talked about thoughts of Mr. Seagull, the idea of improving 1% a day, or even the questions from parents. So if you go to YouTube and check Bobby Seagull TED Talk, I do a whole talk, 16 minutes, 4 times 4 squared minutes on how maths is everywhere in the world. It's sort of ideas based on my book, The Life-Changing Magic of Numbers, but it's all about how all of us can be mathematicians. I know from Explore, we all have such great, powerful, fearless minds. The other thing I want to talk to you, so again, if you are really enjoying the lesson, go to facebook.com/bobbyseagull, give me a like or a follow there, and you can see all my updates about maths. For example, our Young Mathematicians Award Explore, all the other maths things, or even other projects I do. For example, I wanted to show you something really cool. So do you know I mentioned that I have a friend called Eric Monkman from University Challenge. People often ask me, Bobby, you're really smart, you know lots of things. But I tell them the reason I'm smart is not because I was born that way, but because I worked hard. And all of us at Explore and National University, we can work hard to improve our skills. So on Monday, get your phones out. Come on, get your phones out. Put it in your diary. At 9 o'clock, BBC Two, I have a road trip series exploring science and history in Britain from 1750 to 1900. 3 episodes. And let me show you a clip of the trailer. And you'll love this. Let's have a look. The clip of the trailer. You're going to love this. So there you go. So that's Monkman and Seagull's Genius Adventures on BBC Two on Monday. So we're coming to the end. And the final message before we wrap up is, if you enjoy quizzes, every Saturday I do a quiz for NHS, again on my YouTube channel, Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, more information there, on Facebook. And again, the quiz is fun because there's rounds on charades. And you can see I like my acting. We do a primary school round that you'll enjoy. Maths questions always come up. There's music round, pictures round, lots of fun for the family. So again, if you follow me on facebook.com/bobbyseagull, there's more information. So, we're coming back to the end. So again, with Explore Learning, we love being fearless learners because we know that not everyone thinks they can do maths, but if you're fearless and you go about it that way, we can get so much better. And with Explore at home, if you go to explorelearning.co.uk, you can find out information on a free trial. And on the website itself, if you go to the club, there's worksheets there. You can find all my previous videos on all the topics, fractions, measurements, every single week's topic, all the videos for Key Stage 1, 2, and 3. And then on Friday, we're back for Key Stage 3, more money. So again, if you want to sort of progress your money knowledge, please do come back. So again, thank you all for joining. Thank you all for joining because today is a very special day for all of us in numbers. Charlotte wants a shout out because today is part of the National Numeracy Day Virtual Festival. So if you go to numeracyday.com, there's a whole day of live events devoted to maths. Can you imagine that? People in the country are getting involved. And actually, National Numeracy Day is trending on Twitter. That's amazing. #1 in the UK because today is that special day. So go to numeracyday.com. There's lots of amazing activities there, things for kids, parents, and even celebrities and experts. And actually, I'll be there talking to a comedian called Louisa Omelan from BBC about what it's like understanding money as an adult. That's something for parents later on. I think it's at 4:45. But it's all about maths and numbers. It's all about numbers. So before we go into our final wrap, I always love to say a few thank yous. So thank you to Dante, Talia, JT. Who else do we have? We've got Alexander and Gabriel always coming along. Shivan, Amanda, Neva, Phoebe. So these are the shout outs. At the end of the lesson, we want to make sure that you get a bit of maths excitement back from me. Manreet, thank you. You've all been amazing. National Numeracy Day. So remember, this is how we end the day. So again, I'm Bobby Seagull with Explore Learning. Follow me on Twitter at Bobby_Seagull or Instagram. Or more importantly, I'll put it down here, facebook.com/Bobby Seagull. And if you give me a like or follow there, you'll get all my information about maths. So thank you very much, Matthew, Connor, Louis. You know what? So today, I feel more confident about understanding money and budgets and bartering. We know all about money today. So here we go, Harrison. Here we go. So remember, people say they can't do maths, but they really can. So 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, I can do maths. Yes, I can do maths. Yes, I can do maths. Let's do it 2 more times for National Numeracy Day. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I can do maths. Yes, I can do maths. Yes, I can do maths. 1 more time for me. Emma, Chris, Lisa, Sam. Let's all do this on National Numeracy Day. We're Explore Learning. I'm Bobby Seagull. You've been amazing students. I'll see you, some of you, on Friday or throughout the day on numeracyday.com. 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, I can do maths. Yes, I can do maths. Yes, I can do maths. Thank you all. Thank you, Dominic. Thank you, Josh. You've all been amazing. Bo, I'll see you all very soon. See you on Friday or see you later today. It's National Numeracy Day. One of my favorite days of the year because it's all about numbers. Thank you. A lot of love for maths today. See you all very soon.